What book, despite all its flaws, has inspired you and brought you joy? That's my question today, because I was thinking about a situation in the past when I was leading a group called Caffeinated Bibliophiles. At the time, it was my way of bringing writers and readers together. I often saw writers meeting with other writers to talk about craft-related things, and brainstorm their latest project and get through some troubleshooting. But I often saw readers have their little book clubs and talk about the books that they enjoy or maybe don't enjoy. But I never saw the two groups come together. And so I created something called Caffeinated Bibliophiles. We would meet at a coffee shop every couple of weeks, and we would just talk about the books that we liked and what worked and what didn't work in the stories. And we were just there for the love of books and everything that goes into writing them and everything that goes into reading them. So one of the questions that I posed to the group was, okay, say you have a list of the top 10 of your favorite books. Tell me about one of them. And one of the participants said that he loved the book Jaws. He said that the book got him through a really, really dark time in his life, during his divorce and all the ensuing drama that went with that. And the book Jaws, he said, was not, in his opinion, very well written, or even that original or whatever, but he said that he enjoyed it simply because it was an escape from the craziness of his life at the time, and it always had that sense of nostalgia for him, even today. And it really made me think, as I recalled this story recently, that there are books out there that have serious flaws in them, that maybe don't have the best technique, where there was something missing in the styling or the flow of the story, whatever. But there's still some magic there in the story, and you still read it and think, man, that was a really interesting take on an aspect of life that I had never considered before. See, I'm an author, right? And I'm part of all these author groups, and we're constantly talking about our craft and about, how you set up a best-selling book, how you create a flow to the story, the different acts of the story, how scenes should be set up, all these technical things that will make a story stronger and better. And to a great extent, I think those things are wonderful to aspire to and to continue practicing. But I wonder sometimes if we lose the raw joy of story when we get so technical. Like recently, I was asking some of my author friends for advice on how to market some of my books better and stuff. And one of the things that they said was, don't edit the heck out of your books. Like, know when to stop, because at some level you edit out the raw and fresh originality of your voice. And if you do that, you're just like every other author. You've taken out the thing that makes you unique, even if it's the very thing that makes the book flawed. And it just makes me think, like, there are so many books out there that even readers, they get kind of snobby about, like, it's not really high literature, or it doesn't have the stylistic qualities that we're looking for, but maybe it's magic for somebody who's willing to look beyond the technique and see the joy of it. So now it's your turn. I want to hear about that book that has its flaws and its imperfections, but that when you read it, you just feel filled with the joy and the exultation of this new adventure in this new world. Tell me all about it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.